deadline over the next week or two. And the student has no emotion on his face. He's a middle school student who has not done any work that the teachers have sent him. You've been asked to call and find a way in. Get this student to work, the teachers are telling you. What a tough assignment for you. And when he's told the importance of coming to school, he just looks and shrugs his shoulders and usually remarks why. Teachers don't care about students, they only want their paychecks. Okay, this is not an unusual case. He's resisting. What do we do? He probably caused some of that by his behaviors and his disrespect. And who knows what things are like at home that encouraged him to be that way when he went to school. But here's our job as educators. Our job is to look beyond the problem sometimes and see the student in front of us, and that student is often hurting inside. And when we forget about that and we start lecturing, we lose the student, who then loses himself and loses the motivation to be successful. So we've got to try something different. When it comes to self-actualization, which was actually Maslow's term, the idea of being and feeling self-actualization means that I must contribute something to people, and that's why they value me. And as a result, I like being here. I like participating. Think about how that applies to school. And yet, how do we help kids feel like they contribute? What we typically do, unfortunately, when kids misbehave and are unmotivated, we talk to them, try to get them to see the importance of doing something we think they should do, and they disengage. Instead, what if we did something like this? You know, Pedro, I really noticed that you like certain parts of class, but I notice that other parts of class you really don't seem to participate, and I wonder what I could do as your teacher to make it a little more interesting. You see, I think you are a very important part of this classroom. I see the way kids talk to you. I think that you probably have leadership potential. Yet sometimes I feel like I've somehow not connected with you the way I need to, and I'd like for us to talk about today what I might do differently to get you on board. Now, Pedro may not have a clue as to how to respond to the teacher, and if the teacher gets no response from him, she may say, well, see, I tried and it's not working either. We have to persevere, and if Pedro doesn't know, it's probably because he's never been asked a question like that or had anyone say that to him in school. So instead of thinking, oh, well, I tried, I'm not going to try anymore, I want that teacher to think to herself, well, I've started an idea here, and I'm going to follow through.